So why Slipknot isn't Slipknot anymore? Well, we used to know Slipknot as the 9-member band. Sid Wilson, Joey, Paul, Chris, Jim, Greg, Sean, Mick, and Corey. The 9-member band who wore masks that we never knew who they were. They claimed the band wouldn't exist even without one member, which Paul Gray was the first member to leave the band due to being killed. So they ended up replacing Paul Gray. As they said in the very beginning, they would never be a band without Paul Gray. So after Paul Gray's death, they found a new member, which is normal for a band to find a new member. Then in 2013, when Joey Jordison was ill, this is where a lot of people forget. In 2013, when Joey was ill, they fired him without any reason for that. He wasn't drug addicted. He has a serious illness. None of them came to visit him in the hospital, even text him. So they got rid of Joey, like, hey, you were a founding member, but you're no longer needed. They only found a replacement for him and announced on their website that Joey wasn't a member of the band anymore. So they got Jay Weinberg, which a lot of people were like, oh, who's this cat? Which Jay himself is a badass drummer. Also, in 2019, they fired Chris. Corey and Sean and their business manager diverted funds meant for the whole group to basically offshoot companies owned by Sean and Corey. So Chris was fired, saying, hey, where's the funds that were meant for all of us? Then we all know what happened in that aspect. He was replaced as well. Corey called the lawsuit BS and said Slipknot were wrongfully accused of stealing funds. But Chris stood his ground. But facts is a fact. Chris isn't a member of the band anymore, and they found a replacement for him. That's why Slipknot is not Slipknot anymore, because the 9 original members have shortly over the last 10 years have been getting replaced by other members. One member will be fired randomly. There's no reason. For a reason unknown, Slipknot has parted way with Greg Jones, the keyboardist. And they did find a replacement, but nobody knows why Greg Jones was replaced. We do not know the real reason for this, but the point is that we lost 4 beloved members. I could say now 5 beloved members, because Jay Weinberg was lost as well. So Slipknot is not the same Slipknot that I grew up on, that you grew up on. Members are leaving left and right. The only original members in this group right now are Corey Taylor, Mick Thompson, DJ Sid Wilson, and Jim Root, their guitar player. Everybody else has been replaced besides Clown. So those members are still the original members. So do I think Corey Taylor will be the next guy replaced? Well, yes. Why do I say that? Corey Taylor mentioned in an interview that he's getting more creative juices flowing in his own solo project. He says, do you like Slipknot or your solo project? And he says, right now I'm enjoying my solo stuff more than Slipknot, because I get more creativeness and get my musical experiences out more than I do right now in the band Slipknot. So I think if Corey Taylor leaves the group, the band's over. Like I said, money is the root of evil. When you get to a certain level, bands, artists, sports teams will divide, will break up based upon what? Money. So let me know if you agree with my statement, why I think Slipknot is not the same Slipknot, the same 9 original bands. Because when I first heard of Slipknot, back in like 2001 when they were on the Ozfest tour. Everybody's like, "Have you heard of this 9-member group?" And I was like, 9 members? That's a lot. But they made it work. And then slowly but surely, you had Paul Gray die. Then you had Joey leaving the band due to an illness. And then they kicked out recently their keyboardist and also their drummer. And they said in the statement for the drummer, nobody can live up to the hype of Joey Jordison. Jay was good, but he didn't match the energy of Joey. So basically saying, you will never be Joey. Stop trying to imitate Joey. We're going to get another guy to replace you, basically. So with that being said, it's your boy Trevor, back with another rock and metal news video.